because of the simple fact that it's used to distribute amongst the world for toxins and for people to smoke it to make money off of it. I'm here to tell you that marijuana has multiple different aspects to it. It also has the aspect of being medical and helping people, such as people with Parkinson's disease, war veterans with PTSD, and also chemo patients. And I have a video to show you to go along with that. Marijuana also helps with body relaxation and recovering from workouts, such as like NFL players. The NFL just removed a rule saying that all athletes will no longer be penalized for failing drug tests, such as marijuana drug tests, because it helps with relaxation and it helps the muscles relax and build their form back up. It also helps with ideas and vocabulary expansion, such as a lot of a lot of rappers and song artists, they tend to do drugs, primarily marijuana, to help jog their mind to create new ideas so we can listen to great music.
To it. Number 1, treatment for Parkinson's disease. Research carried out in Israel shows that smoking weed can significantly reduce pain and tremors in Parkinson's sufferers and can help them sleep at night. One of the outcomes of this medical trial was that they had improved motor neuron skills, such as being able to draw and write again. Number 2, aftercare for stroke survivors. The University of Nottingham in the UK discovered that cannabinoids in weed can protect the brain from further damage after a stroke by reducing the size of the area affected by the stroke, and this isn't the only research that has shown neuroprotective properties in marijuana. Number 3, it helps chemotherapy patients. One of the more known uses of marijuana is for people going through chemo. People being treated with chemotherapy can go through excruciating pain, vomiting, nausea, and loss of appetite. Well, Mary Jane can help by reducing the side effects, helping with the pain, nausea, and giving you the munchies. This has been known for a little while though, and there are already multiple drugs out there with THC, the active ingredient in weed, to be used for the same purpose. Number 4, marijuana can... One of the more known uses of marijuana is for people going through chemo. People being treated with chemotherapy can go through excruciating pain, vomiting, nausea, and loss of appetite. Well, Mary Jane can help by reducing the side effects, helping with the pain, nausea, and giving you the munchies. This has been known for a little while though, and there are already multiple drugs out there with THC, the active ingredient in weed, to be used for the same purpose. Number 4, marijuana can actually improve lung function. It turns out smoking weed isn't that bad for your lungs at all. Smokers have actually improved their lung capacity and lung health after quitting nicotine in place of marijuana. Researchers of the American Medical Association have even gone as far as publishing a paper saying that smoking weed actually trains the lungs to be more efficient. You know that? Number 5, smoking can help you quit hardcore drugs. Smoking weed can help patients give up opiates like heroin. Researchers at Columbia University monitored the patients undergoing treatment for addiction and found giving the patients weed helped by making it easier for them to sleep, curbing their anxiety, and gave them a higher probability of completing the course. It was also found out that giving them high concentrations of THC helped with the withdrawal symptoms. Number 6, it can eliminate nightmares and help PTSD. This one is hard to explain, but by affecting the stages of the sleep cycle, weed can actually remove nightmares in your sleep. This is especially helpful for people who suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD for short, and is a common treatment for war veterans in the USA. Number 7, it helps with Crohn's disease. Another study in Israel showed that smoking a joint occasionally significantly reduced or even eliminated the side effects of Crohn's disease, which is a horrible inflammatory bowel disorder that causes vomiting, diarrhea, weight loss, and much more. But the research itself showed that 10 out of 11 patients improved their health drastically and caused a complete remission of the disorder. Number 8.
Alright, that's enough. Marijuana is also affecting my life, and I have a loved one who is affected by marijuana and cannabis oil. I have a 5-year-old niece who has epilepsy, and she tends to have seizures, and over the time we realized the cannabis oil and the use of it, it helps jog her memory and to keep her from going into a grand mal seizure and things like that, such as memory loss, and sometimes she often forgets how to spell her name or even how to write it. Marijuana is also a multi-billion-dollar business, and just because of legal reasons, marijuana businesses can't use real bank accounts to save their money from their profit of selling the marijuana for great uses such as medical uses and things like that. And I also have a video to show you to go along with that.
Because financial institutions are regulated at the federal level, most businesses in the industry are operating without a bank account.
Typically, we tried to have 2 banks, one we're with and one we're going to when they shut us down. You know, it's just another fire drill that you kind of learn to go through in this industry.
If you're investing in a business that's dealing solely in cash, it's difficult to get that comfort level.
In a city with dispensaries as common as coffee shops, Denver is undoubtedly the epicenter of America's legal marijuana movement. And if you're in the business of bud, it's a good place to be. Colorado accounted for 1/3 of the country's $2.7 billion marijuana market last year. But with being America's fastest growing industry comes growing pains. Marijuana is still illegal on the federal level, which has led to conflicting state laws, restrictive regulations, and endless problems for cash-only marijuana business owners and operators. However, market projections of over $11 billion in the next 5 years still have everyone coming to town for the green rush.
We're outside the Cannabis Cup in Denver. It's 420 today. It's basically like Christmas for anyone who smokes marijuana.
The Cannabis Cup looks like a giant pot party, but with legalization, this bleary-eyed consumer base represents a huge financial opportunity unlike any before. High Times, the sponsors of the Cup and loud advocates for a legal market, have seen this coming for a long time.
I just think there's no other holiday like it. It's not a religious holiday. It's not a historical.
If you feel the way that I do about legalizing marijuana, not just for your own self-benefit, but for benefit for everyone else, then you should go to your local government website and send your governor a great email on why you feel like legalizing marijuana would benefit the world.